exhibit.
Thanks for helping us set up the new dino exhibit, Dana.
We're happy to help, and we get to see it before everyone else.
I need to go back to the office. I hope everything will be okay while I'm gone. What was that?
A dinosaur ran through and knocked over all the fossils.
Oh no! Everyone's waiting outside for the exhibit to open.
Don't worry. We'll help you set it all up again. Help us put all the bones back together into complete dinosaurs. Put the past the dino bones. Spin the dino bones until they line up with the skeleton. Then put them in place. Stegosaurus. Great work! The fossils are back together. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Great work! The fossils are back together. Spinosaurus. Great work! The fossils are back together. The huge bony plates along Stegosaurus's back might have helped it stay warm or cool off, called thermoregulation. Stegosaurus's low head tells us that it probably fed on plants that grew close to the ground. Stegosaurus had a very small brain, only about the size of a walnut. Stegosaurus had huge bony plates along its back that might have changed color to attract or scare off other dinos. The huge bony plates along Stegosaurus's back might have helped it stay. Like most meat eaters, T-Rex walked on two legs. With teeth the size of bananas, T-Rex had powerful jaws for tearing flesh. T-Rex swallowed a lot of meat and bones, but its stomach only digested the meat. The bones, it pooped out. A long, heavy tail helped T-Rex stay balanced when it walked or ran on its two legs. A long, heavy tail helped T-Rex stay balanced when it walked or ran on its two legs. With teeth the size of bananas, T-Rex had powerful... Spinosaurus means spine lizard. Its fossils have only been found in Egypt. Spinosaurus probably ate mainly fish. That means it's called a piscivore, a fish eater. Spinosaurus's spines probably held up a sail of skin that made other Spinos want to be with it and helped it stay cool. Spinosaurus's skull was as long as a fully grown grown-up. Its long snout, full of sharp teeth, helped it hunt. Spinosaurus was the only dinosaur to spend most of its time in the water, either swimming or waiting on its long legs hunting for fish. Spinosaurus probably ate mainly fish.
Not again! Dana, what happened this time?
Same as last time. A dinosaur knocked everything over.
Okay.
You're lucky we're still here to help you.
I guess I am.
All right, let's put the dino bones back together. Archelon! Great work! The fossils are back together. Archelon's front flippers were big and powerful. The front flippers were the most important for swimming. Archelon probably uses back flippers mostly for steering when swimming. Archelon's mouth was a sharp, curved beak that helped it crunch yummy sea creatures. Archelon's powerful flippers helped it swim, and its beaky mouth is good for crunching up tasty shellfish and other sea creatures. Instead of a hard shell, Archelon's back was covered in tough, leathery skin to keep it light and save energy when swimming. Instead of a hard shell, Archelon's back was covered in tough, leathery skin to keep it light and save energy when swimming. Archelon's mouth was a sharp, curved... Deinosuchus. Great work! The fossils are back together. Deinosuchus means terrible crocodile, since this giant prehistoric marine reptile looks like a huge crocodile. Deinosuchus was almost as long as a school bus. I wish I could ride to school on a Deinosuchus. Deinosuchus could hide underwater, with just the tip of its nose sticking out to breathe. Deinosuchus's bite was probably even stronger than a T-Rex's. For protection, Deinosuchus's body was covered in bony scales the size of your hand. Deinosuchus could hide underwater, with just the tip of its nose sticking out to breathe. Deinosuchus's bite was probably even stronger than a T-Rex's. Plesiosaur. Great work! The fossils are back together. One early paleontologist who put together a plesiosaur skeleton thought its long neck was its tail, so the skull went at the end of the tail. Fossils show that plesiosaurs had up to 18 bones in each finger of their flippers. Your fingers only have 3 bones each. Plesiosaurs might have had such long necks to help them reach food on the bottom of the ocean, or sneak up on schools of fish. One of the most complete plesiosaur skeletons was discovered by fossil hunter Mary Anning. One early paleontologist who put together a plesiosaur skeleton thought its long neck was its tail, so the skull went at the end of the tail.
What is going on?
As usual, a dinosaur knocked everything over.
As usual, I'm not surprised.
And as usual, we'll help you put everything back together. Let's go! Microraptor. Great work! The fossils are back together. Microraptor's body and all four legs were covered in feathers that helped it glide from high spots. Microraptor's feathers might have reflected light back in different colors, called iridescence. Microraptor was a small bird-like dinosaur that probably hunted by gliding down from a high spot and catching its food by surprise. Microraptor was one of the smallest dinosaurs, about the size of a short, very skinny turkey. Microraptor's body and all four legs were covered in feathers that helped it glide from high spots. Pterodactyl. Great work! The fossils are back together. Paleontologists have dug up 750 pterodactyl skeletons. That means it's easier to learn about since there are so many fossils to study. Pterodactyl's lower jaw had long, stiff bristles, think of uncooked spaghetti, that it used to comb through water and strain out food to eat. Pterodactyl was a flying prehistoric reptile that ate mainly fish, called a piscivore. Flamingos may be pink because of the sea creatures they eat. Pterodactyl might have had pink coloring from seafood, too. Flamingos may be pink because of this. Paleontologists have dug up 700.
Dana, how does this keep happening?
The mind of a dinosaur is a mystery.
The mind of a dinosaur is a mystery?
What's not a mystery is putting all this back together so we can let everyone in. Let's do it. Futalognkosaurus. Great work! The fossils are back together. Futalognkosaurus may have traveled in herds to protect babies. Futalognkosaurus was as heavy as 10 elephants. Futalognkosaurus's neck was so long that it also had to be thick to hold up its head. Its neck was about as deep as a kitchen counter. Futalognkosaurus was one of the largest dinosaurs ever, as long as 2.5 school buses. Futalognkosaurus had thick, powerful legs like an elephant to support its enormous weight. Futalognkosaurus's neck was so long that it Psittacosaurus. Great work! The fossils are back together. Psittacosaurus had long quills along part of its tail. The quills were probably for display, to warn or attract other dinosaurs. Psittacosaurus has a sharp, beaky mouth to help it bite through the tough plants it ate. Instead of grinding up plants with their teeth, Psittacosaurus swallowed stones called gastroliths to help grind up food. Psittacosaurus skulls show big openings for eyes and nose. This shows that Psittacosaurus probably had good senses of sight and smell. Paleontologists have found more than 400 Psittacosaurus skeletons. More fossils means it's easier to study and learn more about. Psittacosaurus has a sharp, beaky mouth to help it bite through the tough plants it ate. Kentrosaurus. Great work! The fossils are back together. To defend itself, Kentrosaurus probably tried to keep its spiky tail and back end facing other dinos that wanted to eat it. Kentrosaurus's bendy neck made it easy to spot predators who might be trying to sneak up on it. A bird-like beak helped Kentrosaurus bite off branches and leaves to eat. It swallowed them whole without chewing. Kentrosaurus could swing its spiky tail in a semicircle at 50 kilometers per hour to defend itself. Kentrosaurus's big spikes were full of blood vessels. They might have helped it control how hot or cool its body was. Kentrosaurus's big spikes were full of blood vessels. Great work! The fossils are back together.
As usual, everything is back together, just in time to let the people in. Thanks, Dana. Okay, mystery solved, I guess. Let's open the doors and let the crowd in. That was fun. If you want to do it all over again, click or press the button.
Maiasaura's eggs were about as big as their head, and she laid up to 25 at a time in a big circle. Maiasaura may have lived in herds of up to 10,000 because there's safety in numbers. Instead of sitting on their eggs all the time, Maiasaura put rotten plants in the nest to keep their eggs warm. Maiasaura means good mother lizard because fossils show that these dinos fed their babies right in the nest. Maiasaura mothers may have made their nests in small groups for protection from predators. Maiasaura mothers may have made their nests in...
Are you sure you want to play again? Thanks for helping us set up the new dino exhibit.